Hi everyone, and welcome back to the FIFA 23 Barca career mode. We're coming towards the end of the career mode. This is probably going to be our second last episode. Of course, we're trying to win La Liga, we're trying to win the Champions League. But you can see here at the moment in La Liga with 9 games to go, we are 2 points clear of Atletico. We are a stonking 6 points clear ahead of Real Madrid. And then obviously, don't really need to worry about the other teams down there. Don't need to worry about falling out of the top 3, really. Atletico could catch us. So that becomes probably a bigger game, almost, than the Real Madrid game, potentially. So we do need to be careful that we don't drop points. Of course, that one loss in that L column is from Real Betis many episodes ago. Many episodes ago. Our goal difference is obviously fine. We are pretty much doubling Real Madrid's and close to doubling Atletico's there with plus 62, with the best defense and attack in the league by far. And someone that has really bolstered our attack since he's been added to the squad is that man. Actually, he's not even on the right hand side. I'm going to put him in our starting 11 by default. It is Rafinha. Now, Dembele's stats are actually very good if you look at it. But when I've used Rafinha, he has just been so much better. So I'm going to give him pretty well, and we're in crunch time. I'm going to give him that starting right winger spot. And like I said, we're in crunch time, really. We have to make sure that we see out result after result after result. A bit of good news. Milan Skriniar is back from his injury. So we are going to go and plonk him straight back into the starting 11. Koundé and Araujo have actually been a really good centre-back partnership. Before Skriniar got injured, I was actually starting to start Araujo a little bit, but then obviously Koundé and Araujo started to start together when Skriniar was injured long term. But we're going to put him back in the lineup. We might maybe sub him on in the second half in this next game, which is actually against Almeria, because he is lacking sharpness quite a lot. But it's good to have him back in the team because he will just really bolster our defense. So yeah, I am going to start Skriniar on the bench for this one against UD Almeria, and I've just seen our next fixture is against our Champions League quarterfinal opponents, and it's going to be a really tough one. You guys will find out who we've got after this particular match, so it's going to be very interesting playing the team that we have been drawn. I've put Son on the bench for this one. Huge decision, of course. I do have him rested. I might bring him on in the second half if things are going a little bit pear-shaped for us. Apart from that, I've only brought Gavi in for De Jong. So yeah, it is a very strong team, and we should get a convincing result against Almeria, who have actually done all right so far this season. And, they have a lot of good players. They have Lazaro, they have Alfredo Morelos, and of course, they have Pacheco in goal, who is always a very, very solid player to come up against in career mode. But let's go get the 3 points, because we need to stay ahead of Atletico in La Liga. Really not a game we should be losing today. Hopefully resting our, or not many, but we've rested a couple main guys. So hopefully resting them doesn't come back to haunt us, and we can still get the win relatively comfortably. Rafinha, that's lovely play. Lewandowski has banged it near post. It's that easy. It really is. Rafinha is magic. Oh my God. Lazaro has just scored an absolute cracker. Not even 10 minutes in and we have ourselves a game. That's weird to me. I'm not too sure how that's gone in. No one's picking him up, I guess. It's a good cross and a good finish. Come on, Fatty. Make a run, bro. Why would you pass it and just stand still? That's like the number one thing you learn as a kid, is to, when you pass, you continue your move. Lewandowski has found Gavi, though, and he has made it 2-1. This has been a crazy start to the game. A few minutes after Almeria score, we've then scored another one ourselves. Lewandowski with a nice assist, Gavi with a really good finish. That's, I think, his first goal for us as well. I don't want to be dropping points, especially before a huge fixture in the Champions League. Really would not be ideal. Oh, what a ball. Really, game? It just glitched mad. So frustrating. You couldn't do that at any other point in the game. You had to do it as I was coming forward. Ha! Suck shit, EA Sports FIFA. It's not even EA Sports. I do apologize. OBS, my computer, whatever just messes my game up like 20 times per episode. And it really is that often, guys. You don't see it very often, but You would have just seen it then. Suck on that because Ricardo Pereira's a GOAT. Oh, yes, Gavi. He played that incredible ball for that third goal, and he's just won the tackle there. Kessie can play it through the middle here. Lewandowski. Big ball in behind, just about makes it to Rafinha. Great ball, and Ansu Fati with a really good goal. I'm surprised he wiggled through the defenders there. We are absolutely crushing Almeria to a point where I'm going to make a bunch of subs. I'm going to rest a bunch of my first team players, and I am going to jump to the result. If we don't get a result, I will be very, very depressed. But if we do, then that would obviously be great. Dembele can come in. I'll say Pedri. Ooh, no, I'll say Kessie out for Gonzalez. I'll give Skriniar a go. I won't use him, but I'll give him a go so we stay solid at the back. And I'll bring Dest in. And I think that's all the subs we can make. I'll just check. Yeah, it is. I wasn't actually going to bring in Son. And it ends 6-1. Fati got another one, which is awesome to see. And Memphis Depay got on the score sheet too. What a game. What a win. We are looking good for the title, let's be honest. And I just saw that Real Madrid had a draw, so there's another 2 points dropped for them. They're not out of the title race, but they're certainly lagging behind if they can't pick up 3 points there. But now, I can confirm that in the quarterfinals, we have AC Milan. It's the away leg first, so we're going to obviously play that at the San Siro. But yeah, I'll be very disappointed if we have a poor first leg, that's for sure. We've got a few player chats here. I don't really show these too often because it's just not that entertaining. Ilias has just said that he wants to be on better wages. I don't use you, bro. I don't think I'm going to renew your contract. But it will bring my manager rating down if I don't, so I guess I'm going to have to. But right now, let's just go into this game against Milan. In terms of squad fitness, we're fine. It's going to be my first team, and it's going to be Barcelona who get the win. Come on, boys. Huge game. Quarterfinals of the Champions League. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Well, obviously the semis and the final are bigger than this, but we have to win today. Zlatan Ibrahimovic against one of his 466 former clubs. Pedri's just fallen over there. Skriniar, welcome back to the side. Milan Skriniar. Milan playing against... That's a terrible touch. We won it back, though. But what I was saying was trying to make like a play on word. Milan Skriniar against Milan. I'm a sad kid. You know, you wonder why I have no friends. Lewandowski. Oh. Here's Brahim Diaz into Ibrahimovic. Okay. That's a little bit... How do we put this? Bullshit. So let's just pretend that didn't happen because it didn't. You guys didn't see anything, right? Yeah. That's what... Oh, shit. I'm playing really bad. Here's Diaz. They're all over me right now. It's not good. Calabria. Great tackle from Robertson. Now, if we can get something going forward, I see De Jong. He kind of stopped his run. Still got the ball into him here. Could have probably played Rafinha, but let's spread the play on this side now. Oh, that touch from Lewandowski was something else. Here's Rafinha. Kind of coming around the outside here. Told Robertson to make a run and he wasn't having it. And then Pedri lost the ball, but Rafinha won it back. De Jong did so well. Here's Pereira. Come on. I took my time because they gave Ricardo Pereira space. 2 games, 2 goals for Ricardo Pereira. That is huge. And I think I probably have, but I don't remember scoring with him yet in this career mode since I bought him from Leicester City. And if I have, it's probably like 1 goal and that's it. But he's banged it in off the post to level against Milan. Huge goal. Rafinha on one more to Lewandowski. Come on, cut inside. And then the shot is once again over the bar from Lewandowski. It's a hard chance though. Weak foot outside the box. Wasn't really anticipating that to hit the back of the net. Wasn't far off though. Great stuff from Kessie. Into the feet of Son, and here's Robertson. It's great marking from this defender. Oh, I probably could have played that there. I missed that opportunity big time. It's back to Son though. Just about makes it into the feet of Kessie. I'm going to try and pick out a pass. Could not get it to go. Kessie's won the header though. Come on. We need to break them down. Lewandowski. Oh my god! I've taken a few really tough shots with Lewandowski today, but third time is the charm in the end. Topcorner.com.au Hotel frickin' Trivago. It was so good from the lads. De Jong, Pedri with another assist. I feel like he's got like 60 this season. And then top right from Lewandowski. Oh, unbelievable. It's the two old dogs against each other, Ibrahimovic and Lewandowski, and so far Lewandowski's winning it. Actually, I would probably beg to differ because Ibra's goal was ridiculous. This would be a nice scoreline to head into half-time with, especially after going 1-0 down to a screamer. Skriniar wins that. He's been solid today considering he's just come back from injury. Great ball over the top from Lewandowski. Rafinha has hit the bar. Magnan was rushing down on him, so that was really the only option, chipping it. Half-time 2-1, I said I would take that, but if we could have scored that third there, maybe we wouldn't have had to worry about a second leg. But we still got a second half to play. We've turned it around well so far. Brahim Diaz, that's a really good pass into Leao. Get it away. Oh my god, everybody missed it. Thankfully, we were the ones that got the ball away. De Jong. Split the pass. I didn't want it to go there, De Jong. I really didn't. And now we've lost it here. Kovacic into Leao. Oh, God. He skinned Pereira. Come on. Block the cross. Get it away from Ibra. Thank you, Skriniar. Here's Pedri now. Try and find Lewandowski at some point. There we go. And he's lost it. Great. Benacer. Ibra. Don't let him in now. He's onside, this guy. What a save from ter Stegen. Just about. I've just made a double change. Dembele has come on for Son on that left-hand side. I'm not sure how he's going to go out there, but obviously we're willing to give it a go. And Gonzalez has come on for Pedri, who's had a great game. But we need Gonzalez defensive presence. And he's been so good for us recently, Nico Gonzalez. So I'd be silly not to play him in a game where I just need some defensive stability. De Jong holds it up really well and then loses it really poorly. But thankfully, they've given it back to us. Here's De Jong again. I'm going to hit this. It's a good hit and a good save as well. Don't let him score, lads. Oh, dearie me. Thankfully, Tonali has passed the ball to Kovacic, despite the fact he was in a clear position to score. That's really lucky for us. Caldara's on the ball. Don't let him turn on you. Well done, Kessie. So I've just switched up the right side of our defence by bringing on Koundé for Araujo, just because, you know, it's always good to have some fresh legs at the back. And I've brought in Dest as well. Great stuff from Koundé, making an immediate impact there. And, yeah, as I said, I brought on Dest, again, just for some legs in defence. Pereira's been incredible today, and overall just so much better for us recently. So much better. He's really improved. Can we hit Lewandowski? We can. It's a great ball from... what's over his face? I can't speak. From Kessie. Lewandowski. Oh, I didn't even mean to shoot with him the second time, but it's another good save by Magnan. Let's get the corner in with De Jong here. It's been headed away. Again, we're winning the seconds. Rafinha, that shot hit that guy straight in the face. Dembele did enough to get it loose. Can we win it back? We can, but they've given offside. Dembele didn't score anyway. De Jong's tackle went to Dembele, who was in an offside position. That's really frustrating. 2-1 in the end. It's a good result. 2-1 at the San Siro. I will take that any day. Could have had a few more in that second half, but we easily could have, you know, lost that as well. So I'll definitely take 2-1. I want to get straight back into the Champions League action. So we're going to sim this one at home against Sociedad. We should get the win. I mean, I've rotated the side a lot. I've brought Dembele and Depay and Gavi and Garcia and Alba all into the starting 11, but I don't care. We should still get W, and we do just about. They pull one back, but goals, both from Heung-min Son, were enough to get us the 3 points. Thank goodness for that. Second leg time against Milan. Let's head straight into the match. Here we are back at the new camp. We should be sealing our spot in the semi-final here against AC Milan. And of course, we're playing AC Milan again. We're 2-1 up on aggregate. We're back at home. It should be a victory. Can we play a 1-2 in behind? We can. Son is in. Rafinha's in the middle. I don't think it'll get to him, and it doesn't. I was sitting there saying it won't get to him, and then I continued to try and find him. So I don't know what I was playing out there. I'm an idiot. Wait, did I just... Hang on. I didn't even clock that. Ibra's not starting. After the absolute cracker in that last game, he's not starting? Oh, Son just missed. He got their only goal of the tie so far. Not sure about that, but here's Lewandowski. Ooh, we saw what he could do from that kind of range in the first leg. Oh, well worked. Really well worked from the guys. Not sure what Son's playing at. Did not really resemble a get-in-behind instruction, which is what I have on both of my wingers. It's quite disappointing. Here is Iglesias, the man starting over Ibra today. Tierney's put it in the middle, and it is in. That is a frustrating goal to concede. The defence were very high there. They were probably high on crack as well. That's a terrible goal to concede. We're now level on aggregate, given the fact that away goals have been abolished in UCL ties. Damn it. So Stegen made a great save, but Kovacic was just there on the follow-up. So that really does unsettle my nerves, I'll be honest. It's alright. We've scored goals for fun this season. In all comps, we would have scored over 100 already. So we should be okay. We're going to come back. It's Milan, you know. They're a good team, but they're not one of the better ones in the Champions League. So we should still win this tie. Ricardo has done so well here. Here's De Jong. Heung-min Son. De Jong for Kessie. He's picked out Rafinha really well here. I'm not really sure where to go from here, though. I'm kind of just continuously passing it around the box. There's nowhere to go. Milan are just... They've got like 17 bodies behind the ball and 11 bodies on the pitch, which totally makes sense. Rafinha with great play, though. Oh, my God. How did he manage to cross that in on his left? It's good play from the lads. De Jong has tried to play it behind Tierney. Why not just put it in front of him, where Pedri was initially running? Thought that would have been a much better idea. Son, oh my God, what a ball. What a ball from Heung-min Son. Oh my goodness. I don't even know why I played it. The moment I pressed LB and Y, I thought, I've made a mistake here. We won't get the ball in behind like we want. But we did. We really did. Son with a pinpoint pass. Lewandowski with a great touch and a great finish. Here's Son on the wing. Another great pass. This time to Andy Robertson. Here's Son again. Pedri breaking through the defence here. De Jong just go near posts. Always going to finish that, Frankie De Jong. His finishing actually hasn't been very good from close range this season. He's kind of only scored absolute crackers from outside the box. But this one, he has scored from close range. It's a great bit of play from Son to Robertson to Pedri, who gets another assist. And it's De Jong scoring. That's a good finish. Awesome. So, going into half-time, we've restored that aggregate 2-goal cushion. Skriniar, great challenge. That should be it, and it is. So 4-2 up on aggregate, 2-1 on the night, of course. Second half should be pretty decent, as long as we just see out the result. Oh, Kessie, that is amazing, mate. If I can get one more goal, I will feel very comfortable about a spot in the semi-finals. Here's Son on the left-hand side now. He cuts in, gives it to Lewandowski. De Jong on one more to Rafinha, who once again gets a vital goal for us. And I was just talking about how I really want that third goal, how it would make it nice and comfortable. We've got 3-goal lead over the two-leg score, over the aggregate score. How about this for link-up? Son, Lewandowski, De Jong, nice easy pass. I didn't think that Rafinha's first touch would be that nice and sweet. It set him on his left, but not, too much that the defender or keeper could get there. And he slots it away, and we're 3-1 up, 5-2 on aggregate. Here's Kovacic in the middle. He plays it out on the right for Messias, who's absolutely broken Robertson's ankles. Oh, God, he's laid it back, and it's a great finish from Iglesias. The man that was brought in for Ibra today, and he scored. We're still up 3-2 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate. I've just brought Dest in at right back, and I've brought Depay on up top to give Lewandowski a rest. So hopefully we don't get put in a position where we really need a goal or anything, because I've just taken off our most prolific scorer. So hopefully, yeah, we're not in that sort of position. Ooh, Rafinha almost made it 4-2 on the night. That was unlucky. Oh, Rauho. Sensational stuff. Depay couldn't get past his man, unfortunately. Araujo has been so solid today. 10 minutes left now. I have just brought on Koundé. It's good that him, Araujo, Skriniar, they're all kind of on the same level. So we've essentially got 3 top-class centre-backs and 2 centre-back slots in the team. I've also brought on Fati, who could be played in behind now. And I can't remember who else I brought on. It might have been, oh, that's terrible from Fati, but he's managed to score somehow. We've, kind of put the tie to bed now. 4-2 on the night, 6-3 on aggregate. That's beautiful. That really is good. But I was saying that I've also brought on Nico Gonzalez. I can see him there in the celebrations. Good goal. I mean, it wasn't really. It was a great ball from Gonzalez, and Fati, I shouldn't have shot. It wasn't first time, but I shouldn't have shot from where I shot with on his weak foot and stuff. But thankfully, Magnan just felt like letting it in. So I'll take it. You know, I'm obviously not complaining. It just, extends our lead in the tie. I'm loving it. 2 minutes of added time. Hopefully they fix that at some point. Obviously they don't allocate the right amount of added time in any game ever. Ibra's in, and Ibra's scored. It's 4-3. 6-4 on aggregate. What a crazy game here at Camp Nou. I don't know why he's celebrating, because he has lost the tie. He may have, come on and scored here, scored that goal in the first leg, but at the end of the day, we're the ones going through, and a crazy second leg here against AC Milan. Can't wait to see who we have in the semis, and I'm going to show you as soon as possible. Now, of course, this is a much longer episode than what we're used to seeing in the Barcelona career mode, but I want to get both the Champions League quarterfinals and semi-finals done in this episode. So I can confirm that in the semi-finals, we were not drawn with Sporting Lisbon, but we weren't drawn with PSG either. It is going to be against Chelsea. So once again, it's the away leg up first, which is mighty helpful. They're going to be, our opponents in the semi-finals, which of course means Sporting have PSG. So the likelihood is it will be PSG in the Champions League final. Before that, we have 2 La Liga games. Thankfully, the La Liga game before the Chelsea first leg is a whole week beforehand. So that's really, really helpful. This one against Elk, hopefully we can win that. Hopefully this one against Espanyol we can also win. We just have to keep getting points in the league, really. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Then we head into May, and, we've got that semi-final against Chelsea, the second leg, and a few more La Liga games. Not too many, though. We only have a few left. In terms of the La Liga table, which obviously isn't something I'm super duper focused on right now, but we're 5 points ahead of Atletico Madrid. So they've recently lost a game, which means we've had a chance to extend our lead, and winning against Elk here is just another chance to extend that lead. It's going to be a very long episode, this one, so I'm not going to play the game against Elk. I am going to sim it. 2-0. Hopefully you guys don't mind that I'm simming quite a few games. Frankie de Jong got the other goal, so it's good to get a comfortable win there. And against Espanyol, we get a 3-0 win. De Jong scored a brace, and Lewandowski got a goal. So it was De Jong and Lewandowski running the show here in the sim games. So that's good that we pick up 6 points from 6 in La Liga. Now let's focus on the Chelsea tie in the Champions League semi-finals. It is, of course, my first team that I'm going to be playing against Chelsea here at Stamford Bridge. Why wouldn't it be? It's the Champions League semi-final, Alright, so they've signed Lautaro Martinez. Hopefully, he doesn't cause us any trouble. Hopefully, he's having a similar season to pretty much every other Chelsea striker in the last couple of years, like bar Diego Costa, pretty much. And he's just not scoring any goals. Go on, Robertson. Overlap. Robertson is in here. I see Lewandowski. Oh, I also saw Son. I probably should have played him in. Yes. Yes. What a bit of play from Robertson, and Lewandowski scores 15 and a half minutes in. That is a perfect start to this game at Stamford Bridge. What a ball and what a finish. Here's Berardi. Don't let him play James. He has played Reece James. He has a whole amount of space to run into, and thankfully Ricardo Pereira got there before Sterling, I think that was. Son has now broken in behind, and he's kind of just run through the defense here. Son, 2-0. That is too easy. I mean, Heung-min Son, just absolutely incredible how he ran through there. Just brilliant. So, so good from the Korean. I mean, Koulibaly and Thiago Silva, I think, just let him run through. And, of course, on his weak foot, doesn't really matter. Son is going to put the ball in the back of the net. He got it past Mendy, and we're 2-0 up. De Jong with a massive attempt, which just goes over. Chelsea have not really had anything to offer in this first half so far. I mean, neither of us have really come forward too much, except for the goals that I've scored. You know, there's not really been much attacking prowess from either team. It's just been a bit of a ball fest. But those 2 goals have obviously hugely affected the outcome of the tie, whatever it may be. What a goal from Mount. I mean, I was just not focusing. Damn. That's really frustrating. Okay, 2-1 just before the break. It's not a good time to concede whatsoever. Yeah, 2-1 down at the break. Not looking to make any changes, but I am looking to score a few more goals. I have made a few subs. I've brought Gonzalez on. I've brought Koundé on. I've brought on... who else? I don't know. I think I've brought on Dembele and Depay. So I've made 4 changes. That's going to be a goal kick. Let's get a 3rd goal in stoppage time here. Pedri, Son into Depay, who's going to take a bit of a run. Can he look back post? He can. Dembele has scored as a substitute, and we have just put ourselves 3-1 up in added time. I was saying I wanted a goal in stoppage time. Depay and Dembele, 2 substitutes linking up, and Dembele at the back post, making me, get a bit more of a headache with team selection. Rafinha's obviously, I've preferred him miles ahead of Dembele, but Dembele will probably get more minutes now after that beautiful, beautiful back post goal. And we're 3-1 up. That is a huge result to take back to Spain. So, with 5 games to go in La Liga, we are currently a very, very comfortable 7 points ahead of Atletico Madrid. So we are going to simulate another game here. I do apologise. We will be simming against Osasuna. Real Madrid are only 2 points behind Atletico and only 9 points behind us. So they technically still could catch us, but it's so unlikely. In the Champions League, the first leg only ended 2-1 to PSG. That match was in not in Sporting, it was in Lisbon. So, we could potentially see an upset at the Parc des Princes, but I doubt it. I really do. But we need to focus on beating Chelsea. That's all that really matters. Well, right now, what matters is that we beat Osasuna. As much as we, can't afford to slip up, we really can. I am going to play a bit of a weakened side because we do... Oh, I'm not going to change out to Stegen. We do have that game against Chelsea in literally like 2 days. So I'm going to pretty much play a full second team. Going to bring in all the subs, even Kessie's getting a rest. I'll bring in Gavi. I'll bring in... I don't really have anyone else. I'm not playing Corbinel or Torre. I'm going to keep De Jong in. We're going to bring in Dembele. We're going to bring in Fati. And we're going to bring in Depay. So we're playing pretty much a full second team. Can we still get the win? Even a point against Osasuna? We still get the win. Ansu Fati and Ousmane Dembele, the 2 backup wingers, were able to get in on the goal scoring. Lewandowski, Pedri, and Bellerin all made appearances, which is, good for them. Ruben Garcia pulled one back, but it wasn't enough. Time for Chelsea. So, apart from De Jong being down by like 5 fitness, we have a fully fit first team. So, resting those players against Osasuna was a very good decision, and I mean, we still got the win, so W's all around. Chelsea are going to be very hungry for the win today, so we do need to be very, very careful. Is that Martinez up top, or do they have something different? They have Aubameyang starting up top. Right. I thought that was not Martinez. So hopefully Aubameyang does what Martinez did in the last game, which I believe is, for the lack of a better term, fuck all. But here's Sterling. Oh god, this is not a good start. Hold him there, Araujo. Well done. Ziyech here has given it to Aubameyang, and Hakim Ziyech is in. It's a good save from ter Stegen. El Capitano saving Ziyech's shots. I swear no one takes this many short corners. Is it just me, or do they take so many short corners in FIFA 23, the AI? We could actually outpace the defender here with Rafinha. This could be a great counter-attack. Go on, Rafinha. Go on. Oh, that's lucky. I took too many touches with Rafinha. I almost balls that up. But his pass in the middle nutmegs Mendy, and Son makes it 1-0. 4-1 on aggregate. Yeah, beauty. I think I saw Son coming in. I knew he was going to be the best player to pass to. I just took one too many touches. But thankfully, Mendy let it go through his legs. And Son put it in the back of the net. Uh-oh. Aubameyang flicks it up. Ooh. Can we get another cross in? I'm going to play this to Kessie, and Lewandowski with a fantastic block. I should play him at centre-back with that kind of defending. Oh, God. Sterling. No. Okay. That happened. Let's try not to think about that, eh? Oh, I've given the ball away like an absolute moron. Just before half-time, we cannot afford to concede another goal. We simply can't. Ziyech. Unfortunately, Skriniar's given it away. Aubameyang. Great save by ter Stegen. Aubameyang almost scoring against his former club. Sterling gets bodied by Pedri. The ball's over on this right-hand side with Reece James. Don't let him get a shot away. It's Jorginho. Just on half-time, we're 3 minutes in. Jorginho scores. All right, that's not ideal. That really isn't. We definitely need to step it up in this second half if we want to progress to the final. I also want to go through to the final and go through on form. Go through in winning ways. Like I don't want to go through on on the night loss, but an aggregate win. Sterling's in here. It could be 3-1 to Chelsea if we're not careful. Skriniar's done well. Not well enough. How is Sterling still on the ball? That's ridiculous. How has he still got it? Thankfully, Ricardo got there and they were offside. I don't know why they wouldn't just let us have the ball, but it doesn't really matter. Here is Son on the ball. Robertson continues his run. On one more to Lewandowski. Let's play this over again to Pereira. Oh my god, what a pass to Lewandowski. 2-2 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate. Ricardo Pereira, you can have my kids. What a ball from Pereira. That is incredible. I've actually just ground passed that. I've just smashed A, and he's put it in the back of the net. Robert Lewandowski, who I am going to leave on. I'm going to take De Jong off. I'm going to put Gavi on. And apart from that, I'm actually not going to make any other changes, I don't think. I think the Gavi change is the only one we might make all game, So the 2-goal cushion has been restored. That is absolutely massive. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Kessie's nicked it. Kessie feeds it through for Lewandowski. He gets it over on this right-hand side to Rafinha, who almost scores. Mendy with the save. Rafinha. Just run. Lewandowski drew away the defender, and it's opened up the defense, and Rafinha has booked our place in the final once and for all. It is done, dusted, it's sealed, it's delivered, it's signed, it's absolutely all over. Like I said, that run from Lewandowski completely pulled out the defender. I think that's Koulibaly. Don't know what he was thinking. That's why you switch. It's a number one rule in basketball defending. You got to know how to switch your defenders, and Chelsea didn't. Rafinha made it 3-2 on the night. We're 6-3 up on aggregate. Smashing them. Absolutely destroying them. Kessie into Gavi here. And the ref's blown for full time. I couldn't care less because we're in the Champions League final to probably go against PSG, let's be honest. So, the moment of truth. It is going to be Barca versus PSG. Surprise, surprise. They won 2-1 in both legs, so fair play to Sporting. They put up a really good fight, but they just weren't enough for PSG. Of course, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, Di Maria, like just these incredible players. Just obviously they're going to score goals, and I'm shitting myself, bro. I did just simulate our 35th game of the season away against Celta Vigo. We had a 2-0 win. Robertson and Son getting the goals. We now have 90 points. We're 9 points clear of Real Madrid and Atletico. They can both get a max of 90 points, and our goal difference is far superior to them. So we've all but wrapped up the league. We will be wrapping up the La Liga season in the next episode. In terms of, the plan for that, when the Champions League final is, it's, of course, going to be not well after, but it's after the La Liga season has ended. So we have 3 games remaining, all of which are at home, which is awesome to see. And if we win this one against Girona, it's done. We will have won the league. So, yeah. It all comes down to this big one, though, against PSG. That's why I did this career mode, because I want Barca back at the top of European football, and we're almost there, guys. We are almost there, but the job starts next episode with conquering Spanish football first. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I myself really am, and I'm really enjoying this Barca career mode. The next episode will be the last one for the series, so it will have reached, I think, 10 episodes, which is pretty good. So I do apologize. This has been a little bit longer than usual, but I really hope you guys have appreciated the time and effort that I've put into this, despite how busy I've been with academic work at the moment. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. If you could leave a like, that would be awesome. Subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated too. And apart from that, I'll see you in the next video.